I'm traveling around Normandy by bike, and my next stop is the Long-sur-Mer Battery. I forgot to make an intro for this location because the scenery along the way was just too nice to miss. Built in 1943 as part of the Atlantic Wall, this battery of 4 casemates, 1 observation post, several shelters, and mortar brooks is excellently preserved and perhaps the only place where the original 150mm guns are still in their casemates today. Located between Gold and Omaha beaches, this site would have been a critical strong point for the Germans had it not been for the farmer whose field the strong point was built on. See, he couldn't graze his cattle or plant crops, so he was furious. So upon completion of the bunker system, he paced out the exact distances between the gun emplacements and sent his blind son, who the Germans didn't pay much attention to Bayeux. There, the boy met Andre Heinz, an 18-year-old member of the French resistance. Heinz used his homemade radio to send the measurements to England, giving the Allies precise coordinates for one of the most dangerous strong points on the coast. And in the weeks before the invasion, Allied aircraft bombed the battery repeatedly, but the casemates were so well built that the guns survived almost untouched. But right before D-Day, another heavy bombardment cut the battery's armored communications, so the Germans had to switch to visual signals from the forward command posts, which hurt their accuracy on D-Day. At 5:37 a.m. on June 6th, the British cruiser HMS Ajax opened fire. The battery hit back, targeting the headquarters ship for Gold Beach, HMS Bololo, forcing it out of range. But by mid-morning, the British cruisers Ajax and Argonaut had damaged several casemates, and a direct hit exploded ammunition for an anti-aircraft gun on casemate number 4, killing several soldiers instantly and is perhaps responsible for the damage that you see here today. After firing 100 rounds during D-Day, the battery was finally silenced. The next morning, June 7th, around 120 German soldiers, many of them over 40 years old, surrendered to the 2nd Battalion, Devonshire Regiment of the British Army. I hope you enjoyed this video and can catch me on the next part of my trip to the east side of Omaha Beach. Thanks for watching.